Oh my God. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. You have Kenny, you have Carlil, you have Bamba. There is a three-headed goat on the loose, and they are about to come to you
You got
live
sports,
on the same
you got
convo. I
anime,
repeat,
you
this
got
is not
media,
a
you got
drill. They are about
entertainment.
to come to you live on
The
the
same
same
convo, baby. Tap in.
Let's go!
Okay, now it's time to conversate. Same convo on your airwaves. Bamba came to entertain and Kenny talking anime. Carla coming with the sports, they changing lives in major ways. You was tweaking out if TAC ain't on your playlist. If you come and listen, then you listen to the best. They not worried about the others, cause they better than the rest. Kenny, Carla, bomb, but they put the others to the test. New episode flow, now tap in to see what is next.
In a world where podcasters, I didn't have anything. I messed up my own intro. Give me a second. Welcome back. This is the same convo with your same host, Kenny, Carlil, and Bamba. And today, I'm the man with the plan. First of all, I got anime. And to celebrate this special anime segment, I want to give a shout out to the GOAT of all anime characters, the father of all anime characters, that boy Kakarot, because today is May 9th in Japan and it is National Goku Day. So give a round of applause. We appreciate you, everything that you've done for us, Kakarot.
Is that a real thing?
Yes, it's National Goku Day in Japan. The GOATs.
You missed that.
The GOATs. The fucking GOAT. But
Goofy Day.
not to waste too much time. So I asked y'all a question the other day. Y'all told me to save it for the podcast. So viewers, I was a little inebriated, we'll say, the other day, and I called my co-host on FaceTime because I was thinking about a particular person, Neji Hyuga, and how he died. Because I was looking at TikToks. I was looking bro. I was looking at TikToks the other day, and a lot of people.
What is he doing?
Did you just see him slide down that wall?
I did. What is he on? Get up!
Get up! Oh God.
Why did you give up on the Hugo like that?
Oh, boy.
Come on, bro. Everybody get it together. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I was watching a lot of TikToks, and a lot of creators have the same opinion I do. Neji did not have to die.
Absolutely not.
So I came to the conclusion, with my theory, that I feel like Neji was just internally depressed and he just wanted to end it. I felt like in the position that they were in, he'd already been through a lot. You feel me? He was still, even though it had been some years since he, I don't want to say evil, but just was selfish in his own ways, didn't care about anybody but himself. And he was still kind of transitioning, was doing a little better as a young teenager, but still trying to transition to a new mindset. But I just feel like when he saw the moment, to save somebody, he could have, did a jutsu to protect himself and that person. But I just feel like he was too depressed, and I felt like he was ready to give it up.
You said suicide?
Yeah. Secret suicide. So what y'all think about that?
It could have been 100 niggas in the village that got stabbed by a splinter, and the last person I'll think of is Neji.
Facts.
When it comes to defense, nigga, you supposed to be that nigga. What happened to the 64 trigrams? What happened to the 64 palms? It went from 32 to 64 to die to a fucking splinter.
Nigga, I've seen you do 128 trigrams. What happened to that shit? If you needed it.
That's why Hinata better. That's
You know what pisses me off for real? We saw that there is an advanced Byakugan, right? Like the dude that was protecting. What was the dude's name? He was like he was a bodyguard to one of the guys at the meeting of the Kages. Y'all know who I'm talking about now, right?
I think I can't remember which one you're talking about. With the blue hair?
The five.
He had one eye, like he was missing. Hold on.
At the 5 Kage Summit when Sasuke attacked.
Yeah, he was at the 5 Kage Summit. He was one of the bodyguards. He was part of the Hyuga clan. Hold on.
He had advanced Byakugan. Was he the one who I think he already knew Sasuke was coming, but was still surprised? He was still surprised that nigga was hanging upside, which is kind of is. Look,
like the one with the eye patch, right? Like he has blue hair.
We've done anime pull-ups in the past.
That's the only one I can think of that has the extra specific eye, but I didn't realize it was a Byakugan.
Did anybody ever mention Sasuke pulling up to the 5 Kage Summit when we talked about anime pull-ups? I don't think so. Because that's a crazy pull-up right there. That's a crazy pull-up.
I feel like we did
pulling up to the 5 quote-unquote strongest niggas in the villages.
Facts.
Staring them down. And down the flag.
This nigga, he did not care. He was like, I'm killing Donzo, and y'all niggas can't stop me. Good Lord. Look, while Kenny's looking for that, the reason I think that this question ties into what my topic is today real smoothly, because if anybody is a watch Naruto or is a Naruto fan, they know that the Hyuga clan, as great as they are, the immediate family that we knew was very dysfunctional. To the point where Neji tried to kill his sister, quote unquote. So today's anime topic, we're going to be talking about the most dysfunctional families in anime. So I asked my co-host to bring at least 1 to 2 families to bring to this conversation. So I'm gonna start with Bomba.
Wait. Me and Bomba negotiated that I was gonna go first because he has.
Wait, did y'all do that while I was gone? You know what? Whatever. Kenny, I would like to. First of all, how many families you got?
Brought 2.
Okay, you brought 2. Go ahead with your families.
All right, so I'm gonna go from least to most dysfunctional.
Okay.
Which is hard. This is actually hard now that I think about it. But the first name I'm gonna bring up is the Hanma family. Have y'all seen Baki?
Bomba has seen Baki.
I have not seen Baki. Mm-mm. Okay, so I'm gonna just set the scene for you. You got Yujiro Hanma and you got Baki Hanma. They are the 2 strongest people in a verse. With there's no powers. Nobody has special like powers and stuff. It's just
they might as well, nigga.
Just these. Mm-hmm. But they don't have like a power. They don't have like a power scale or like a. They don't have like.
They might as well.
And they don't have a power source. It's just these. So they're the 2 strongest, but Yujiro Hanma killed Baki's mom for some I haven't finished Baki yet. So I still don't know why Yujiro killed Baki's mom. So Yujiro spends his whole life training. Also, Yujiro is the strongest man, not only in the country, in the whole world. He's claimed he's called the strongest beast in the world. Damn near all time. So I think would you agree he's stronger than Pickle, didn't he?
You said who?
Yujiro stronger than Pickle.
Oh yeah, you saw what he did to him.
I mean, Pickle did something to him too.
I mean, but you who came and who left?
I mean, yeah. So yeah, Yujiro is the strongest person of all time. Like going back to all existence, Yujiro is the strongest. And Baki pretty much trains his whole life for the day that he can. I say beat his dad, but in their verse, it's usually fight to the death. So he's gonna kill his dad.
Okay.
That's my first pick. And then my second pick is the Todoroki family.
Okay.
Do you know how toxic you got to be that you drive your wife so crazy she throws boiling water on her child? Like what? What was he doing to them?
That's kind of crazy.
What was he doing that he drove the mother so crazy? Threw boiling water on her son that she loved and ended up in a crazy house.
She one of the first women to get that fire fist. That's why.
Man. So those are my two picks for dysfunctional families.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Bomba, how many families you got?
I got two.
I gotta
Okay,
ask you.
surprisingly enough, we didn't have the same one.
I thought you was gonna bring up the Udro family.
Nah, that was a clever one. I didn't even think of that. My two family. Mm-mm. First one, we're talking about dysfunctional family. Y'all remember first season of Demon Slayer, the Spider Family with Roy?
Yeah.
That's my family. It's only one person that want to be a family. Everybody else is scared, shitting themselves.
Yeah.
That's the first one I'm gonna go. We're gonna talk about it later when we talk about details. Second option I got. This one y'all don't know, so I'm gonna break it down for y'all. This is from a show called Dororo. This show came out.
I know Dororo. I haven't watched it, but I know the premise. I'm about to say.
I've heard of Dororo.
It came out in the 60s, but they just recently reanimated like 4 or 5 years ago. You can actually find it on YouTube. This family is a royal family. Now, when you're starting the show, you don't know about it. You just start the show with a baby. The baby ain't got no eyes. The baby ain't got no nose. The baby ain't got no mouth. The baby ain't got no tongue. The baby ain't got no legs. Ain't got no ear. Ain't got no hand. Ain't got no skin. That is Dororo. Yes. And if you're wondering what happened to Dororo, well, you have to ask his family. And the whole journey of Dororo is just him going around, slaying demons, you feel me, and getting his body part back. And then, we'll delve into it later.
Wait, you skipped the big important part.
Which is?
His dad sold his body parts to demons.
Yeah, but I wanted to save that for when we're talking about who's the most dysfunctional and what they did.
Oh, my fault. I'm like, you my fault. I'm sorry.
Okay. So we got Dororo, and then who was your first one?
Roy from Demon Slayer, the Spider Family.
Okay. So I definitely had one of mine was definitely the same as Kenny's, the Todoroki family. That was one of the first. But y'all know me, and I love my honorable mentions. The thing is, I literally just thought about it, but it started off as a video game, and it has an anime. If you know this video game, you know exactly what I'm about to start talking about when it comes to dysfunctional families. The video game is Tekken. The video game is Tekken. Now, I don't know where they rank on the all-time dysfunctional family list, but they got to be top 3 because the Mishima family is starting off with that toxic ass nigga Heihachi and then his toxic ass demon sons and grandson. And every time they beat one another, they got to throw each other off a fucking volcano.
But I love that shit.
Like, bro. Not for you. But I feel like if we talking about dysfunctional families and anime, they got to be mentioned because they do have an anime. It's called Tekken Bloodline.
You watched it?
I did not watch it, but I want to. Look,
it's worth it. It's one season only.
I've been telling Aqua I need to because I've been off my horse ever since I finished my last one, so I need to get back on it.
There's another one that we all slept on,
but no. So first entry, that's not an honorable mention. One of my choices was the Todoroki family. Kenny already kind of explained everything, and then this from an anime that Kenny probably most likely hasn't watched. I told Mama about it. I don't know if he's checked it out yet. But the anime is on Netflix. It's a 1 season, 12 episode anime. It's called Good Night World. This anime is it's about virtual reality. It's kind of the same premise as Sword Art Online, but it's way darker when it's on the real life side of things. And then it does get dark when later in the season when it talks about the video game. But the main character, of this family, and his name is in the game. His name is Ichi, but in real life is Tachiro Arima. So in real life, they're the Arima family, and this man Tachiro hates his father. He hates his brother, but the reason he hates his father is because they had a little sister, and this man used to treat his little sister terribly, or no, the father used to treat the daughter terribly, and she passed away. The reason she passed away is one day, I guess she forgot something at school, and she's like 7 at this time. He makes her. She comes back, and I can't remember exactly what she forgot. She comes back home, and the father makes her go back to school by herself, walk back to school to get the item that she left. When she walks back, she ends up getting hit by a car, dies. And so that's why Tachiro hates his father, because he felt like he let his little sister die, and he doesn't care about it at all. And so every time he sees his father, he calls him a piece of shit. He literally says shit like 12 times in a row. He hates his brother because he thinks his brother looks down on him, because Tachiro in this anime, he's a shutoff. He's been in his room playing the same game nonstop for 2 years, like literally locked in his room, to the point where he does get up and get out his room. His legs are so weak, he trips and falls on the floor. So, but in the actual game, he's Ichi, and he's a part of the Akabane family, which in his eyes, that's the perfect family to get away from his family in reality. But plot twist, all his family members in the game are his actual family members in real life, and none of them know until the very end that they're all playing the same game. Like Ichi has a brother, what's name? He has a little sister, which ends up being their mom, but that's a whole other thing. And
Wasn't he like the big swole nigga in the game?
Yeah, the father was the big ass swole nigga.
That. I forgot the premise of that shit. I seen
it.
No,
It like I said, to me, I had mixed feelings, because I'm not gonna say like it's a fire anime. I say it's a solid one, but like I liked it more on the the virtual reality side. But when they went to real life, that shit was dark as fuck. But
no, I like that show. That show was fire.
That's my pick for my number one family. But getting into the follow-up questions.
Wait. I got one honorable mention. Mm-hmm. Meliodas' family.
Facts.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Facts. What's name? This nigga, the Demon King, I don't even think he wanted to be a father. I think that was just something he had to do.
No, it was just I need bodies. That's facts. I just need a body to transfer to. That's
facts. I was thinking, when I was thinking of like other options, like the Zoldyck family came to mind, but I don't know. I don't think they're just dysfunctional.
You know who's worse than the Zoldycks?
Who?
The Freaks.
Facts.
They literally call them Freaks for that reason.
Facts.
Yeah, that's pretty dysfunctional family.
Anybody can think of any other dysfunctional family?
I don't know.
I would call Vegeta's family dysfunctional, but
Goku's.
The Uchihas count?
Oh yeah.
They count.
Yeah.
That's
But I was gonna say Goku's actual family is actually dysfunctional when you think about it.
Dysfunctional as fuck if you really think about it, because what's the name? Goku is it's a really funny dynamic, but it's the fact that it's so funny it makes it dysfunctional. Is the fact, because all of their personalities are super different except for Goku and Goten. Those are the same niggas. Literally the same niggas.
Literally copy and paste. But everybody else, like Gohan wants to be a scholar. He doesn't want to fight. Goku wants to train all the time. Chi-Chi hates that Goku loves to fight, but she also wants it's a lot going on with them.
Then you bring the extended family. That's where the problem begins.
You said the extended family? Don't Nah, he talking about Mr. Satan and his family.
Nah, Mr. Satan, the family, Raditz, freaking what's his name?
Yeah.
What's that nigga name that looks like Goku? I can't remember.
What, Bardock? His father?
No, the nigga that used to eat the devil fruits.
You talking about Turles? That nigga is not in the family, bro.
He's not. Hey, he looking like enough.
Look. Shout out R.I.P. Toriyama, but that's one injustice, and I know that he knows it too. That's one injustice he gave us. He gave us no backstory about Turles. This nigga said, "Here, it's an evil nigga that look like Goku that eats a
exactly
devil."
like Goku.
Literally, he eats a fruit from a tree called the Tree of Might, and it makes him OD. Like
Devil fruits.
Is that like a shout out to Oda or something?
Nah, that was before.
Yeah, that was before One Piece became a thing, but still, it could have been an inspiration though. But we not gonna get into that. Follow-up questions. So, in the families that y'all brought, do you see a trending theme in that family that you think contributes to them being dysfunctional?
Yes.
What's your theme, Kenny? And which family you talking about?
Fathers.
You said what?
Power hungry fathers. Literally all three of the ones I listed. Yujiro, I forget what Endeavor, and the Demon King.
What about you, Bomba?
I think it's a little bit of what Kenny said. Power hungry fathers is in it, but I also feel like it's more like stubbornness, if that makes sense. People that want to just hold on to certain ideals regardless of situation. That's really what leads to a lot of them. We'll dive deep into it.
Yeah. And I guess I can kind of say the same thing for my families, because when you think about it, that in Goodnight World, the hate all but starts with the father and his, reluctancy and his blindness to, his kids and what they're actually upset with him about. And it takes a while for him to even see remorse in his actions. Same for Endeavor and the Todoroki. Same for fucking Heihachi and Tekken. Like, so I think that's a theme in all of our families. So as far as now, we're talking about dysfunctional families, and I guess because I feel like we all gonna say the father. Aside from the father, who would you say is either the most dysfunctional or most toxic individual in the family?
You said outside of the father?
Outside of the father.
Ooh. So, okay, for the Spider family, it's not the father, it's Rui.
Okay.
And if you understand what Rui's whole idea was, that he wanted to found a family. If he saw you, he liked you, he wanted you to be a part of the family, I'm sorry, you just didn't have any choice. You were going to be a part of that family. And
or die.
Would, huh?
Said or die.
Or die, yeah, that part. He would beat you. He would slap you. He always has eyes on you. And even don't let anybody near the family, because why are you not protecting the family? Are you crazy? Like, you need to pay attention. I'm going to beat your ass. So in his family, he's definitely the most dysfunctional. After him, it's the little brother, because he was literally like so fond of him. He didn't care about the mom. He was always laughing, didn't give a fuck. What happened?
I just came up with another family.
Oh, I'm dead. Which one?
Sanji's.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm actually glad you said that, because I'm gonna use that as an answer for one of my next questions. But go ahead.
But okay, the other one, I'm sorry, it gotta be the dad. In Dororo, it just gotta be the dad. Because what he did, he sacrificed his kid to not just one demon, to 48 different demons. That's why, like, he's missing so much. And then after that, decided to discard him. His mom is really nice, passionate. She's remorseful. She spends her whole life praying, over him and just repenting because she feels like she failed him. But of course, she had no choice in the matter. His little brother, the devil. He's literally the devil. He don't give a fuck about nothing. Literally perfect for his dad. They both have the same character. But what is most messed up is not even what the dad did at birth. It's the fact that when Yakimaru was coming back and trying to get his body parts back, he's like, you can't let that happen. You got to go kill this nigga. Like, because I need my kingdom to prosper. That was the only thing he was worried about, his kingdom. Fuck that kid.
Okay. Fuck those kids.
Fuck those kids. All right. Kenny, who you guys is most dysfunctional in your families?
It's hard for me to pick because it's literally like Baki don't do nothing to nobody.
You said who?
Well, no, actually, Baki's pretty bad too. And it's only a 2-man family, so it's either Baki or his dad.
Oh, you tripping? You forgot somebody.
What, the grandfather?
No, Jack.
Oh, I did forget about Jack.
That's one of the most dysfunctional ass niggas in the family.
This man took all hella steroids. This man got his face bit off by Pickle. Okay.
And literally got a Nini L.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's definitely Jack. You wouldn't know this, Carlos. So Baki has an older brother who is not as good as Baki, not as strong and not as good with the hands as Baki. But to make up for that, this man went and took. This man literally just grabbed. Mind you, these dudes are huge. He grabs handfuls of steroids and just eats them and got all type of injections and had bone lengtheners and stuff. So he's huge.
He didn't die? Like,
he almost died a bunch of times. He just,
that nigga different. He literally traumatized Pickle by how many times he kept coming out of the hospital.
Yeah. Also, I will say this. I sent this in a group chat. The only reason I made this comparison because I just watched JoJo's, but JoJo's is one of the goriest animes of all time, but Baki is just nasty. Like what happens in Baki is just gross. But yeah, definitely Jack. Jack is worse than Baki. And then in the Todoroki family, Dabi. What the fuck?
Yeah, that
Dabi for sure.
It's like niggas like you say niggas like Dobby need to be put in a asylum. No, kill that nigga, bro. He gotta go. It's some niggas you could put in an asylum and help, and there's some niggas you just gotta off. It's better for the world. Dobby gotta go.
Dobby was done for.
But yeah, no, me and you were gonna have the same one for the Todoroki family, Dobby, and then in mine, is gonna be Tachiro from Goodnight World, the main character. Just because like his refusal to accept his family for the 10 out of 12 episodes is insane. He's very toxic. He's very negative. He hates when people try to do things for him. He hates when he thinks people are looking down for him, but they're really trying to help him. So he just bleeds a lot of negativity. His favorite 3 words are shit, shithead, and shit face. Like that's literally most of the vocabulary.
Man, he's a big vocabulary.
But I'm gonna go first on this one. So this next question is which family would have a number 1 show? And it's Kenny's late entry for me now.
That's crazy.
It's Sanji's family. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would watch if Sanji's family came out with a separate anime. I swear to God, I'll tune in to every episode. I just feel like with all those personalities and just even if it's an anime about the upbringing, if it's an anime about where they're at now, I'd watch that tenfold. What y'all got, man? What y'all got?
I feel like the Todoroki family would have a good show. It would be drama at home. It would be so much stuff. Watching Todoroki being trained, watching Endeavor live in All Might's shadow, watching what happens with Dabi. I feel like there's so many different like angles and so many different things you'll be able to see with that. I'm going there.
I think also if I can name another one right before Obama goes, what's the name? Another one Kenny brought some good ones, bro. Another one Kenny brought up, Meliodas' family. I would like to see Meliodas before we get introduced to him when he was actually supposed to be the Demon King and he basically declined. You feel me? Like his dynamic growing up with Zeldris, given that title of being the next Demon King, I would love to see that. I guess it would be a prelude to the 7 Deadly Sins. I would love to see that. That'd be fire. But nah, Bomba, go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie, this one I'm all of a sudden I'm struggling. Because I feel like we got to really see him. Because I was thinking of like the Jaegers. how that family went on about, but we really got to see most of it, I feel, in the backstories. That's why I'm struggling with it. But I know. Uryu's family. The whole situation with his dad.
You said, "What are you?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Wait, what are you from? Bleach?
Yeah.
Bleach, yeah.
What's the name? Speaking of Bleach, I need 1,000 Year Blood War to come the fuck on.
If you remember, his dad was in love with Ichigo's mom.
When did this happen?
Where were you at?
Oh wait, now I remember. I remember now. I remember. I do remember.
But we do know that never happened. So, and he looks like the maid that was there. So, for sure, that's what ended.
Facts. Okay. So, all right. My final question, and I'm gonna change my final question up because I feel like it'll be pretty obvious answers for all the families that we named. So I'm gonna change it up, and I'm gonna talk about my final question is gonna be the same as this question. So, but let's talk about families that are not so dysfunctional. You feel me? Like families just in anime. Which ones do you think would have a good show? Like, for example, I think if there was a show just about the Zoldycks, I think that'd be a fire ass anime. So, families that you can think of that's not dysfunctional, just families anime. Who you think will have a good show, a fire show?
I feel like you can make a show about the Zenin family, like the clan.
The Zenin clan.
Yeah. Because they kind of set up the whole situation with Jujutsu sorcery and shit. Like the whole system is built around them. Like how they went on about their life, especially like around the time Toji was there. That'd be fire. How they treated him, how he awoke, how he left.
I need to catch up on the manga bad. The part of the manga that I'm on, Panda entered the Culling Games is the last thing I remember.
Shut up.
I didn't say nothing groundbreaking. You don't even know what the Culling Games are.
I'm glad I still can't hear you. All I heard was Panda entered
for like
games.
5 chapters, Kitty.
You said what?
I said I need you to push through for like 5 chapters.
Ah, bro. They be having text boxes.
Huh?
They be having big text boxes, like to explain the abilities and stuff.
Just push through for 5 chapters. It's necessary.
Okay.
Trying to see.
Carlo, to answer your question.
Family. Or how that means family.
Okay, family. Show about family.
Just one that you can think of.
Okay. I can say shows about the family. What do you mean? Because I have a pick.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Like in the show itself, does the family have to be somewhat together, or?
I mean, like the main, like the primary reason for the show is the family. You feel me? Like,
Can I say the monkey family?
like the Monkey D family?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because we don't know but much about those niggas.
I would love a show about the Monkey D family.
I was about to say, as far as I know, even Luffy's upbringing, he had no parents. He had a older brother, and I don't even know where the fuck they started at. Like,
they started by whooping his ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like, literally, even when they go back to
belong here.
When they go back to Luffy's childhood, he's just there. Like, where'd he come from?
We still don't know what his mom looked like.
That's what I'm saying. Who birthed this nigga? And if it's Crocodile, I'm gonna be pissed because I hate that theory so much.
It's Crocodile.
Crocodile cannot be Luffy's mom, bro.
I hate
that.
That was a theory.
It's Crocodile.
His mom. If that's his mom, she stabbed him in the chest.
You said what was the theory?
There's a theory that Crocodile is Luffy's mom.
Yeah. So basically, the theory goes that because if you notice in the anime, like what's his name, Ivankov or whatever, knows Crocodile. Like they used to be real close back in the day, and so because of Ivankov's devil fruit, because of his island, he feels like the theory is basically that Crocodile used to be a woman, and then he made Ivankov turn him into a man later down the line.
Because it's because like Ivankov has like a secret that she's holding over Crocodile's head. Like, oh, do you want me to expose you type shit? And the Crocodile be in check, like really in check. And you know who Crocodile is. He don't give a fuck about nothing.
Facts. And when you look at and when you look at drawings, Oda that Oda had of Crocodile as a kid, he looks like a little girl. And then there's a panel like somewhere in the manga where it was a flashback of Goldie Roger being executed, and you see the back of a woman's silhouette, but she's wearing Crocodile's fucking coat.
And in the movie, what was it? It was a girl. They literally showed it from in front. It was a girl. And then furthermore, Crocodile does not use haki. That man been in hello battle. He does not use haki at all, whatsoever. Never.
What does that have to do with it? What's that point for?
Because they feel like if they use haki, it would negate the effect of Ivankov's devil fruit, and they don't want that right now. And then also the Empress from Amazon Lily that disappeared, Crocodile. Da, 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 da.
So what does that got to do with him being Luffy's mom, though?
No, but it just ties up with like what you call it? With what you call the thingy? With Dragon's Path in the past, like where he went through, and then like how the journey of Crocodile, and then their ages adds up. And also Oda said that he said he doesn't know what Luffy's mom is like, but he has to imagine that she looks like a very fierce or like stern woman. But people are trying to like, well, because look at Crocodile's character, and then you turn into a nigga.
I can't.
But Crocodile being a girl, I feel like that's solidified for sure.
But why would Crocodile try to kill his own son? It don't matter.
Maybe they don't know that's his son.
We've seen it multiple times.
Look,
also, did he die?
Thought he was dead.
I mean, we see a lot of weird shit in One Piece.
Facts. I thought a lot of niggas was dead. Shout out to the real dead nigga Ace.
I had another one, which I was gonna say.
What's up?
The Frieza family.
You said the who?
Frieza family. Because think about it, it would literally be like a terrorist family. Just going around wrecking shit. And then you got the sibling rivalry between Frieza and Cooler.
Frieza.
I'm about to ask a nasty ass question. Because a lot of people be asking who Frieza mom is. I don't think Frieza got a mom, bro.
We said what?
Yeah,
I don't think Frieza has a mom, but I also do not be thinking they lay eggs. I think those niggas came out of King Cole's body somehow.
I'm gonna go with the egg.
I'm not. No, because I seen a alien lay an egg, and the only alien I saw was a Namekian. So. If Frieza came out of an egg, I feel like they would have showed that at some point. There's a reason why they ain't show how Frieza was born, because he's coming out that nigga butt.
Chill the fuck out. But then like, I'm not.
6ix9ine God.
Okay,
No.
can we? You know what? No, because this is not the media entertainment section. But calling another man a 6ix9ine God is crazy. I can't let that slide. But that's all we have for the anime segment. We appreciate y'all for joining us. Let us know in the comments if you guys had any more dysfunctional families that we might have missed. If you are a part of a dysfunctional family, tell us about it. We're therapists too. We can help. Not really. We'll just direct you to the nearest hotline. But make sure you like, subscribe, share this with your friends, turn your notification bells on. And the last thing you got to do, because if you do have a dysfunctional family, it probably started off with this woman. Share this with your grandma. We out of here.